Yo, motion designers, Jack here. So I'm loving sharing some of my workflows on LinkedIn at the moment with you guys in the form of free scripts. You can find all of these at jackvaughan.com/tools. Someday I'll do some kind of like formalization of all of this so that people can request updates or like other people can contribute. And if there are any errors or bugs that people find, which a couple of you have, I can fix those in a more formal way. But for now, everything's just going to be at jackvaughan.com/tools as I build this up. The one I wanted to share with you today, which is again one of those like super unsexy things, but like as motion designers or video creators, we do it all the time if you're working in After Effects, and that's time remapping. So for context, so here's a visual of an app that we're doing a kind of marketing video on, and we get to this moment here where I've kind of cut up my screencast. And then we get to this moment here where the actual action of the app is happening kind of slower than we have time for, because there's a lot of processing going on in the back end. And so without kind of being disingenuous, we want to actually like speed this up for a marketing video just to save the viewer time, right? So this happens over that time. So what you typically do in a scenario like this is that's where the action finishes. So you do that, and then you'd enable time remapping. And I've actually even forgotten how to do this traditionally in After Effects. So I'm just going to use Raycast and search the menu items and go time remapping. Okay, Alt Command T. So this is the traditional time remapping in After Effects. So you see, you do it, and then you don't get any keyframes. So I have to zoom out because my footage layer is a long screencast, and you can see that I've got one here. So what I then have to do, and just think about all the steps here, I have to add a keyframe here at the start of the layer, and then I have another one here. That's second step or third step, and then I pull this back, and then I pull this back, and then I've got, you know, faster. We've got faster action now, right? It's happening faster. But instead of that, I've got this script which I've called it JV time remap, but you could rename the JSX file to whatever you want. And I just do JV time remap, and I get two. So time remapping is enabled. You get a keyframe at the start, keyframe at the end, and then you just go like this. So if you ever have a layer that doesn't have time remapping on it, but you've sort of identified the action that you want to speed up, you just simply make sure that the layer lasts sort of the actual beginning and end point are right, and then you just execute this and pull it back to where you want it to go, and then you go to there. And so that's saving me a ton of time. And I tend to find in projects, especially if you're timing screencasts or any kind of action along with a voiceover and your screencasts don't match the voiceover, time remapping is essential. So this is one thing that I use all the time, and I created a script for ages ago because it's just, I do not want to be thinking about this day to day. So hope you enjoy. jackvaughan.com/tools, and let me know your feedback. Cheers.